There, hit that overheat alarm, heading towards 240. I got it in neutral, coasting downhill. Nothing else I can do about it. Fuck, man, I climbed the whole hill and then right at the top it got warm again. Now, just gonna watch that temperature gauge like a hawk on these hills now. And I gotta check the water again. But this coolant system is not set up properly. Okay, here we go. I pulled up to the gas station and they had a nice easy road in and a nice easy road out, and then there was all these orange cones blocking the pump, so I was like, oh no, is the diesel not working? But he said it works, so sweet. I'm now pumping my life savings away. We'll see what goes into this tank here. No freaking clue. And to top it off, the gas gauge doesn't work. So now I guess we gotta go check the coolant level, make sure. Uh-oh, headlights are still on. Uh-oh. Well, that's good. There's nothing to warn you that you leave the lights on. Okay, turn those off. Now let's see about this coolant from that last hill climb. I don't know if I want to. Things really hot. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, and then I'll open it. Okay. I turned it off at $110. It wasn't even done yet. Let's see. I can see it. And it's still got plenty of room to go in there, so good thing I shut it off. Holy moly. She's thirsty. Alright, just pulled out of the gas station, put in $110 of fuel, and the gas gauge doesn't work, so whatever. I added a gallon of water, so I hope this thing isn't going to make a habit of just eating water the whole way. That would be no bueno. We're at 160, 70 right now, but I'm just about to get to the freeway, which says I need to turn and go get stuck in traffic. So maybe I just have never driven a truck down here to take this. I-5 North truck lane, specific exit. Okay, well, I'm a truck, so, uh-oh. Let's see what happens here. What does this mean? Maybe it gives me my own hill climb or something. This thing really likes 2200 RPMs, 45 miles an hour. That's what we're doing. Temp is right at 190, so that's fine. It's a little bit over 190 now. Right lane ends. Okay. Let off the gas a little bit. Temperatures almost to the top of the green zone. Now up, see, it just jumps right through the yellow zone. Almost touching the red zone now. There goes the buzzer. Damn. Every hill. Okay, back to neutral. Keep the RPMs up. Let it coast. This is gonna be ridiculous. Okay, it's working its way back down through the yellow zone. It's at the bottom of the yellow zone now. Come on. Nope. It is still hot. Okay, taking the next exit here. I'll put this camera down. Okay, so far this is the third stop I've had to make for water. Every time I come to a hill, after I peak the hill, it then decides to overheat. I added a gallon and a half and it's full through the sight level, so I'm gonna try to take it really slow, and the next hill, I don't know, 25, fuck it, we'll see what happens, but this is getting crazy. I only have a gallon of water left because I have a gallon and a half left. I didn't have anywhere to refill my jugs, so always something. Man, Portland's such a beautiful city in this. I mean, anytime, but always in the sunset. Well, let's see, chugging along just fine. Let's see how many more times this thing decides to overheat. I'm gonna take it as possibly slow and easy as I can on the next hill that I come to. A mile or two from Washington, it started to get warm again, so I threw it into neutral and I've been coasting for a minute. Temperature came back down to 190, but now it's about time I can't coast anymore. Okay, let's see what happens. I got another gallon and a half, but I have no way to refill. Oh, temperature went down even lower. Okay, that's good. So if I see it move past 190, I just gotta let off. Now it's going even lower. Oh, I wish I understood what the issue was right now, because I still have a couple hours to get back to Tacoma. I don't want to play this game all the way. I went over there and got a burger, let this cool down for a little while. I just drove a few miles and it was totally full. Ugh. Let's see where it's at now. Still full. It's just not at that level yet. Let's see how much it takes. Well, this is the third time that I've had to go from Portland to Seattle on the freeway at 55 miles an hour. This is the first and only time out of those 3 times that I'm not scared shitless, because I'm driving a fucking massive school bus. So the cars flying past me don't bother me. So far, the temperature's doing good. There's 2 spots where it went up into the yellow zone, and then I coasted for half a hot second. It came right back down. So I wonder if something's pinched down there. I don't know. I'm gonna have to order a coolant pressure system tester and filler, and then get to work on the coolant system for sure. Oh, well, broken down for the 5th time. It got hot going up a hill. So we did pretty good. We made it 40 something miles that time. I don't know what's going on. This is annoying. I got 100 more miles to go, so hopefully the 3 gallons of water I have left is enough to get me there. Oh, the last time when I pulled over and I got a burger at Five Guys and then I needed some water, I walked around the gas station, I couldn't find the outside spigot anywhere, so I went inside to the bathroom and I couldn't fit the gallon jug under the sink, so I was looking around and I took the P-trap out of the sink and I just held the gallon underneath the drain and filled the 3 gallons of water that way. Made a little bit of a mess, but it got the job done. So now I'm gonna put some water in the engine and get back on the road. Wow. It's so steamy, it steamed the lens. I don't know if you can see. You can see how nasty that water is. That's not coolant. That shit is disgusting. Brown and yellow. So this thing needs a complete flush. Oh man, fogged up again. So broken down at the rest stop. Oh, you can see this fog coming off of it. You can see it fog up the bottom of the window here. Yeah. Problems. Oh, there you go, look. There's the steam. Wow. Oh, always something. Well, I pulled over to check it again. I went up 2 hills and it definitely got hot climbing both hills. And it took maybe half a gallon, not really. So it was pretty good on coolant. It's definitely plugged and nasty inside. It's really brown. And then because I'm putting water in it, that gets hot and evaporates. So got a couple things working against me. I don't know what the core of the issue is what the cause is. But it definitely needs to be looked at. Hopefully I can just make it home or make it back to Tyler's tonight. I am less than 80 miles to go. I figured out the trick and I made it like the last 50 miles without stopping. Use the gas gauge as a temperature gauge, meaning if you push that gas down, it's gonna overheat. So I basically was going 55 on the flats and about 45 up the hills, and just anytime that temperature gauge started to creep up, just let off the gas and it would creep right back down, and then it's good to go. So my plan is I'm gonna look at the book and figure out the coolant routing, make sure that's correct, hook up the rear heater core, get everything online, and pour about 2 gallons of CLR down the radiator and run that through for a while, and then just flush everything and get a new thermostat and then get a proper temperature gauge. We should be good to go. That should be a good start with the coolant system anyway. So my buddy didn't want me to park it in his housing development because he was worried about the neighbors complaining. So he had me park it on the side of the fucking street and it's getting towed. God damn it.